I'm not the attorney of record.
Then why are you here? We've been told we have to actually hold you people in contempt so that they can withhold the payment for the job that you're not doing. Oh, she's just lucky enough to be the one I yell at. So we're not going to have an exam today. I wanted to apologize to you personally for making you show up, put you through this, and have nothing of substance happen. I also want to know exactly, with documentation to counsel, what it costs you to show up here today. Because if I find the attorney in contempt, I'm going to charge him for your costs. You understand that? I just wanted you to hear it from me personally, that I apologize on behalf of the system. I apologize to you because the system is not treating you well.
Wait, did you hear that? The judge actually apologized on behalf of the entire system. That never happens. It shows just how exhausting and flawed this process has been, not just in law, but in basic human dignity. Be honest, when's the last time you saw a judge admit the system got it wrong?
All right, appearances for versus Littleton. All right, ladies, you ready to go? All right, put her on the stand.
Your Honor, Mr. Littleton was in the democracy at this time because counsel is adamant that to elevate the nature and the outlet within the count. He's not fully aware of not hearing that has to workplace events.
Let me stop you. When did you talk to him and realize you had those problems?
Well, it's been a recounted conversation. So what's the first thing? It was a little off. So your Honor was connected to the judge.
Was not.
I didn't get any.
Counsel, my question was a simple one. When did you know you had this problem? Denied. Denied. Twice I've asked you a direct question, you can't answer. No, I asked you for a date. When did you know you had the problem? They flew somebody in from out of the country. If this was a problem you could have told them about a week ago, you could have avoided that. So we'll go ahead with the exam. You can do whatever you want. You can build whatever your record is. We're going to use the witnesses that are here today.
Courtroom chaos. The judge just snapped no more games. They flew in a witness from another country, and now the defense's stalling is crumbling fast. Real talk. Should lawyers face consequences for burning time and money like this?
I didn't ask for an argument, counsel. I just told you my decision. Then why are you here? Who's the attorney of record?
And it is correct, Judge.
So schedule a show cause for Attorney King for contempt of court. Would somebody like to explain to me why the attorney of record is not here for a scheduled exam? No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. You were going to ask for that.
The court was not required for at least consider that the referral policy at this point in time, Dr. Understand that this has been a delay for what that is very clear. Mr. Wilson did not satisfactorily what is actually happening, actually making up the court. The other people have the obligation to consider.
Here's what I consider. Your office is continuing to do this to the court docket with attorneys that are scheduled, that don't show, don't call, just ghost us. We've got attorneys that show up the day of the exam having never spoken to their defendant repeatedly, day in, day out. Every Wednesday we have the same thing. Your office is disrespecting the Wayne County bench. Is that clear?
Ho, that was a straight-up bench slap. The judge just called out the entire defense office for ghosting the court. That's beyond sloppy. It's a slap in the face to victims, witnesses, and the whole justice process. What's your take?
We've been told we have to actually hold you people in contempt so that they can withhold the payment for the job that you're not doing. Would you like to say anything?
I just have to know.
Go ahead.
So first of all, I would like to note that this is my first time actually working with this fraud. This is not, as referred to as a leak sent here by Mr. King.
Oh, it sounds like they threw her to the wolves.
I just want to know that I don't think that this is a problem.
No, she's just lucky enough to be the one I yell at. Yeah.
And just call NDS last contact them specifically so that I can figure out on head of the PCC the defense plus. I found out that it was Mr. King. I contacted Mr. King, got a hold of him that day before the conference. I let him know that I was personally sending him the digital discoveries so that he could do it. I indicated that there may be some competency concerns, and I asked if he would let me know if he would be afraid of competency. I also let him know that I spoke to him out of the country, completing what is confirmed the next 4 to 6 Wednesdays per free in her schedule, and let him know the flying her in, and told Mr. King that I would make any of those days work, but that if we scheduled an exam for her to be flown into the country, the judge is very important, it's happening at the airport, so flown into the airport that she was sexually assaulted in, that if that happened, and if she came here, we were pulling this thing, because I was not going to have the video all the way back here, only to be told that there was an adjournment request, or had to be referred to the office. I asked him for that. I didn't feel at the time that he was assisting me, but also recognized him pre-PCC. The PCC happens, I was not questioning the activity set 7 days out. We did everything that we could to get the victim here. I had the officer in charge meet her where her plane landed at actual date, to get her from the gate through the airport. Again, she was sexually assaulted to her hotels, to her home, because she's been extremely traumatized as a result of this. Prior to this, after the arrangement meeting, I started calling Mr. King 48 hours before the victim needed to leave the country, just to confirm that he was not planning on acting for adjournment for discovery, to confirm that he was not planning on referring the defendant for competency. He refused to call me back, refused to answer my text. I got a call from him this morning at 8:30. It's the first time he has spoken to me since pre-PCC last week, and that is when he told me that he had not spoken to his client. That other members of his team had fortunately stepped in to speak to his client for him, and that they were concerned about his competency, and that he wasn't sure if the defendant would be able to sit through this hearing thing.
This is totally unconscionable.
I told Mr. King that we would address the participant. To be fair,
Mr. King better bring a toothbrush when he comes to the show.
Better bring a toothbrush. Yikes, that's courtroom speak for you're not going home tonight. This show cause hearing just flipped into a fast track to contempt. What kind of damage do you think this will do to Mr. King's career?
Please send that message. Clear? Counsel? Clear? Answer my question. Clear? Make sure he brings a toothbrush when he comes for his show calls. Thank you.
I recognize I have no actual power to object to the competency of the lawyer, and I recognize that. But the way that this is handled, and one thing that you see, I have a lot of respect for the Navy defenders. There are several of them here at this courthouse that I have so much respect for.
Me too.
That until there was an acquisition for here we are ready to go, and I'm at a loss for this because ethically as a prosecutor, I know that I cannot push to proceed when there is a genuine referral for competency. I don't want to compromise my ethics, but this is extremely difficult for the position we are in. The reason we're in this position is because of this movie. And I'm here.
Go ahead.
Thankfully, one has to look for me but speaking with agree, and I can speak to the conversation with the prosecutor and advocacy directly. However, I will say that at the time the moment he was stating that he did not intend to refer to the little truth statement. He wasn't until understanding the actual not to privileged communications and client confidential conversations they had, that even at this preliminary examination, there was all even if it's the prosecutor that we don't push the word on the stage, the later it was clear that Mr. Littleton has an issue with the order, nature, proceedings, as well as not making this practice in defense. So it's not to say that he wasn't being honest with people, but
he was being lazy and unprofessional, counsel. He never spoke to the defendant. Unless she's lying to me, King told her he never met with Mr. Littleton. Other people from his office had. Then I'm going to take her at her word.
To say that all the time she was speaking with Mr. Hagan, he made the applications and he mentioned what he said, that was the complaint. It wasn't specific, that he was figuring out.
Counsel, stop, or I'll hold you in contempt. Keep talking, I'll hold you in contempt. I'm not going to let you make your argument because you don't know what you're talking about. You're not talking from first-hand knowledge. She is. Sit down. Counsel, don't test me. Sit down. You're done speaking today.
The prosecutor was holding it together under pressure until the judge stepped in and shut it down hard. Reminder, if you're not speaking from first-hand knowledge in court, you're skating on thin ice. Now she's barred from speaking. That's intense.
Yes, ma'am. Who flew in?
Famous Dora Alabama, spelled N-O-R-A-S-E-L.
All right, I'm going to want her in here in just a minute. Do the paperwork so we can send Mr. Littleton for his competency, which will be 6 months down the road before we hear anything. You guys can take Mr. Littleton back into lockup. Bring your complaint in. Just podium, yeah. Right here, man. Right here. Did you tell her what happened?
I did not, because there's an issue on the system that I've explained out.
So we're not going to have an exam today. I wanted to apologize to you personally for making you show up, put you through this, and have nothing of substance happen. I also want to know exactly, with documentation to counsel, what it costs you to show up here today. Because if I find the attorney in contempt, I'm going to charge him for your costs. You understand that? I just wanted you to hear it from me personally that I apologize on behalf of the system. I apologize to you because the system is not treating you well. Thank you, counsel. Was more anything else?
Again, I want to acknowledge that I do not believe that Mr. did to the extent.
I don't disagree. Thank you.